So, next up tonight, he is a poet. First met him a few years ago on the performance poetry circuit, and he's now an English teacher. He's feeling a little bit shy, he hasn't read in quite a while, so everybody please give him your warmest hugs. Jason Lee Lovell.
How's it going? Can you hear me? Very tall. So I wrote this love poem years ago, and it wasn't to anybody, so it's called Love Poem to Nobody. There was no one to write it for, but I wanted to write something tender and weighted, so I tried my hand at it. But I think after all these years, the poem's found a home, which is good news, you know. So it's called a poem, Love Poem for Nobody. Our love is sky blue. It's plain and simple, peaceful. Our love is Shakespeare's work, a fate-tainted freefall. It's a Hollywood movie, so get ready, here comes the sequel. It believes that all men and women are equal. Our love is a carnival with flamenco dancers, shooting stars, and a big top-playing host to infinite I love yous. It shies away from the complexities of politics. Our love is like a form of spiritual mathematics, a necessary equation. You plus me equals we. Our love is bound by a minor technicality, a chemistry of heartbeats, sharing air, the occasional held stare as we dance together beneath the sheets. Our love is Brazilian, it twists and turns with flair and precision, complementing each other's touch in every position. Listen, our love is not ill-balanced, for we both have our downfalls and we both have our talents. Our love to me is an essential virus, a tyrant that squats in the back of my iris, watching you watch the world through your eyelashes. Then you look up at me and my whole world crashes, smashes into a million pieces. I cup them in my trembling hand and proclaim that they're yours for the keeping. Our love is creation, it's a teaching process between two beings. It's a bubble that I blew to guide and protect you, mirroring moments where we've shared dreams, laughs, tears, beds, snowflakes and sunbeams. Our love is all of these things. Thank you. Okay, I'm warmed up now. So I'm a big fan of reggae music, so if you don't mind, I'm going to share some dub reggae poetry with you. Yeah. This is Reggae in Derry. I guess I'm a poet of the heart, top ranking. So if you like this style, show me some love, just pick up your foot and start skanking. I'm the wind that's been beckoned to bruck up your fire. So take note, star, as I spit this piece of Rastafari-inspired scripture, seature. I identify with Rasta. And it's not just because I love my reggae or because I used to smoke a bit of ganja. See, this man knows how to love, he knows his scar from his dub, so listen up. Short cropped hair, don't take me for not NF skinhead. Don't get shook by what you hear, because Jason's heart is natty dread. I was beaten by the hand that fed me, so I no longer conform to my family's salvation as it comes in the form of a dictation called white man's Christianity. Trust we, this white man's mind is not poisoned by the fruits of Babylon. That'll never be the case, trust me, this man's heart's too strong. Jah love lives in every rude boy in your local street corner. Mighty Jah, shine that light from the Strand Rose to Addis Ababa. Is an African plucked from his Bumba-Clark land and make a cotton-picking slave. Is the Emperor Haile Selassie chanting freedom from the grave. It's every child in Africa. It's the spirit of Marcus Garvey travelling like a bass line through Jamaica. Cha. Jah people stay strong, stand proud, just rise to the colonial slaying. And when they try, ignore the red, gold and green, natty keep on singing. Dread never running, brethren keep on smiling. And when they beat you down and they hold you down and they tell you to kneel and pray above, make them sit down, look them square in the eye and spit this patriotic dub. Ta. So where I'm from, you figure I'm not from here, right? So I've been in Derry for 6.5 years, and it's home. I love it. Love this place. And it's home now, but I'm from London, and London has a place too. From northeast London, a place called Walthamstow, and there's a market that runs through the middle, and it's a mile long. It's the longest market in Europe, and it's a crazy place. I love it. A real mixing pot, you know. So I wanted to capture some of that, and this is called A Short Walk Down the Market. With my first cup of tea still warm in my belly, I embark. I don't walk, I skank. A nice soft skank. Nah, a bad man skank, a rude boy style, like a soft drum roll or a man on parole with my head high and my shoulders back. I throw a couple of quid to an Albanian busker, I glide past Barclays Bank. Then piercing the din of Algerian coffee shop chit-chat, chat-chatter, the banana man cries, "6 for a pound, any bunch you like." And the air is ripe with the dreadlock drum of dub reggae music. I say to myself as I dip past the record store, "Go on, blood, blast it." Well, you like that style, let me rewind it. I said the air was ripe with the dreadlock drum of dub reggae music. I say to myself as I dip past the record store, "Go on, blood, blast it." I carry on my ascent down the market, barging my way through a sticky gluing of accents, a sticky heritage of migration, on top 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 of migration. My belly rumbles. It's Jamaican patties for me. You just turn left at the next kebab shop for East London's last existing pie and mash. Thank you. Yeah.